just finished making the video for Glimmers and Silhouettes, and of all the songs on the Timelines album, Glimmers and Silhouettes is in many ways the most personal to me, and it's also the one that has jumped time. I wrote it back in 2003, so I was in my late 20s, and as we were preparing the album to be ready, I was haunted by the song over and over again, and usually when that happens, it's a song telling me that it's supposed to come forward. And I did the original demo with a wonderful guitarist in Brighton called Dan Lundholm, and I managed to track him down and get him to do the guitar again, and then Davor built this epic production around it so that we really captured the emotion of the song. The song is really about two things. At the time in my life, I was learning about boundaries for the first time. Oh, there are things such as boundaries? Oh, that's why this relationship is going badly. Ooh, did I overstep someone's boundaries? You know, all of that stuff. And it wasn't easy. And I think when I wrote the song, I certainly hadn't solved anything. I think I was just at the very beginning of an awareness journey around how we can give our energy away or let our energy be stolen away. I was very, very young to all of it, but the feelings were so intense because it was bringing up issues in my life where they were clashing. And so the song is twofold. It was around that time that I had just met the Z's, my guides, as well. So in the song, you've got this parallel between I'm going to speak my truth, I'm going to figure out how to speak my truth. I'm no longer going to compromise, and it might take me a long time to figure out how to do it, but I know I have to for my survival. And then the flip side is these glimmers and silhouettes, the first visual I had of my guides after speaking to them for about 4 years at the time. And they were really tall and they were sparkling. And so that's really the origin of the lyrics. It was my understanding back then of this energy dance that we're all in, where we can flow with each other and be with each other, and it can be harmonic, or we hit wounds with each other, we manipulate, we get manipulated, it hurts. So really the song is about hoping that we can return to love, whether that's because we figure out how to have harmonic relationships or whether it's that we connect with our spirit. So for me, it was my guides. For you, it might be something else. It might be a different way of connecting with what you experience as spirit. When the song was finished and we were beginning to talk about the music videos, Patrick Kiley, who we work with for most of the videos, had this incredible concept that he brought to me. We had an initial chat and I told him what the song was about, and I think I remember saying to Patrick, you know, science fiction is a great way to tell spiritual stories. I've always enjoyed science fiction because I've noticed how really spiritual stories can get woven into sci-fi because people are already having to suspend their disbelief about the world. So that was all I said to him. And off he went. And then he came back about a week later and presented me and Wendy, the producer, with this script. And it was incredible. It was unbelievable. It was very different to anything we'd done before. And I thought to myself, well, this is either going to really work or really not. But I thought, well, we'll do it anyway, because why not do it? Because we're worried it's not going to work. Let's just walk into it and see. And the moment for me was when Patrick said to me, it just came through me. This just came through me, and I was like, okay, that's all I needed to hear. So something was working through him for the vision of this story, and it's a metaphoric story for the song, for sure. But I also think it embodies the battle that we can see and feel playing out right now around dark and light. The metaphor of the headphones, and will we be in pain if we don't protect our ears? And that's played out very viscerally through this younger actor that Patrick hired to play a younger version of the me in the story. We worked on the video over a period of weeks, and then it's being edited for probably about 2 months by the time you see it, because there's a lot to it. But it was interesting to me the day that we shot my scene where I'm singing the song in the world of this sci-fi universe. what I connected back with was my 20-year-old emotion. It was interesting to feel the song that's been in my muscles for 19 years. And it's having a moment now, but it kind of took me right back to the anguish and the pain and the difficulty of all of those boundary lessons that were very, very intense for me for many, many years. So really the song is about hope and coming through, but it doesn't shy away from the tough stuff, and I think that's why it's the most emotional song on the Timelines album. And we gave the album to the Initiation course members early, and everybody was commenting on all of the songs, but the song that people kept talking about was Glimmers and Silhouettes. So we're really curious to see how people respond to the video and what they feel from the video, because I think it gives it a whole other way of experiencing the song. The audio is one thing, and then this story is a whole other world. So we hope you enjoy what we created. It seems like it was meant to be.